everyone and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. In case this is your first time watching one of my videos, hi, I'm Lesley. I'm so glad to have you here. On my channel I talk about all things luxury, in particular handbags, but I cover a wide range of topics. I film unboxings, reviews, I adore filming shopping vlogs, both inside outlet villages as well as like regular luxury boutiques and travel vlogs. So if any of that sounds like a thing, I would love for you to consider subscribing. So I did mention travel vlogs, and chances are by the title and or the thumbnail you would have been able to guess that today's video definitely falls into the travel vlog category. So hi from China. I'm currently in Xi'an. I started my round trip in Beijing, and there should be 3 Beijing vlogs up on my channel already, so definitely check those out in case you're interested. But I'm in Xi'an today and it's raining quite a lot, but that shouldn't deter us from exploring the city. So Xi'an is obviously well known for a bunch of things. Most importantly, I guess, the Terracotta Warriors, which incidentally is the first thing on our itinerary, so the rain shouldn't be bothering us too much. Afterwards, we're going to check out the Muslim quarter and like the old city wall, I believe, and then just like roam around and explore the city. And I'm so excited to be taking you along, as well as obviously to experience it myself because I've never been. So yeah, before I make this intro any longer than it has to be, let's get exploring. So we arrived at the Terracotta Army. It's crazy busy. Like, it's a weekday, mid-morning. It's madness. Even like back there, that's where we entered. You probably can't tell because this hall is massive. Apparently this is the biggest hall. So yeah, there. I think we're gonna look at 3 halls, and then there's the library and like shop and toilet and everything. But yeah, it's crazy busy. So it's a little quieter here because this is actually like a data collection area where I guess they're gonna like assemble some of the warriors that got broken in the process of like excavating them. But it's really fascinating. So let me catch you up on a couple of facts. So they discovered the warriors by complete accident. I think like a couple of farmers while they were digging for a well in like a particularly dry summer in, let's see, 1974. So they found a piece of clay and kept digging and found like heads, not human heads, but like those warrior heads. And from memory, the Terracotta Warriors were built for the first emperor of China ever, which was around like 220 BC, so this is proper old, really fascinating. There are even like thousands of warriors that haven't even been like excavated, because I think I heard that initially they were actually painted in like very bright colors, but apparently once they were digging up the warriors, the color was flaking off. So I think they're in the process of trying to figure out a way with very smart people to preserve the colors and to avoid the colors from like flaking off once they had like air essentially. So really fascinating. Let's have to be mindful of the time because we're meeting in 10 minutes at the exit. But here are a couple of warriors on like surface level, and back there was like a data collection area where they were actually like in the process of doing the data collection. So I'm going to show you that, but it's really fascinating. And basically, I can't speak for all of the warriors, but every single warrior, like the facial expressions are different. They are different heights, they wear different clothes, like-ish. There's definitely some variation, super detailed. This is so impressive. So this is pit number 3, which is way smaller, and apparently it houses like the higher ranking officials and horses. So apparently there used to be like full-on carriages, but the carriages were made out of wood, so they didn't survive the over 2,000 years. This pushing and shoving culture is not it. So this is hall 2, I think, and there were a couple of like okay. First off, back there are like more excavation pits, but the warriors haven't actually been like fully excavated. It's like the way the graves, I guess, look naturally, so like still pretty like earthy. But on one side there were like glass cabinets with like excavated and like really, really pristine looking soldiers. It was madness, like the pushing and shoving. Generally, if I want to see something, I'm going to wait until it's my turn to like take a picture and then move on. If I had done that, I'd still be waiting there, and I would probably be waiting until tonight because, yeah, pushing and shoving is the way to go, which I hate with a passion, but anyway. And it's even like off season. Imagine coming here in like August. There's no point in coming because you can't even see anything anyway. Jeez, okay, that was intense.
老铜焖肉夹馍凉皮儿，打包带走不等时间。凉凉面、岐山臊子面、羊儿泡馍、米饭炒菜盖浇饭、米线酸辣粉。老铜焖肉夹馍凉皮儿，打包带走不等时间。凉凉面。
Alright, so after you're done with the Terracotta Army, you end up in like a massive food court. There's like a food court and you're like, okay, the selection is quite good. Then there's another food court and noises like this, like, yeah, everyone wants to sell you stuff. Like also these tiny like warrior figurines, it's insanity. So what I just filmed and showed you, hopefully I will have showed you, is biang biang, which apparently is like one of the traditional or like specific meals for Xi'an. So it's like long noodles essentially, and they slap it on the table, which is where they get their name from, I guess, because apparently it's like biang biang, like the noise. And the sign for biang is apparently one of the most like intricate and difficult like signs in Chinese. I might have taken a picture of that. I'm going to include it right here. I'm just gonna like research it and insert it on the screen. So biang biang is like those noodles back there. In general though, Xi'an is very much like based on wheat as opposed to rice, because I mean, it did rain earlier today, it stopped, but generally Xi'an is on the like drier side, which is why like rice doesn't grow as well as wheat, for instance. So there's lots of wheat-based stuff, which isn't necessarily my preference because I'm celiac, but yeah, we're here only for like 2-ish days, so it doesn't really matter that I won't be able to try out like specific and traditional regional dishes, but still. So I just thought I'd let you know the noise is insane. Hopefully the camera won't pick up like the background noise as bad, but yeah. I guess I'm gonna catch you when we're in the Muslim quarter, and let me find my group so I can actually catch the bus.
I'm hoping what I said could make you change your mind, though it doesn't really matter when my hands are tied. I'm trying to walk across the bridges that I've burned. My only way to you is gone, the tide has turned. So give me a light, show me what I need. I know I'm blind, but I hear symphonies of your heartbeat.
Muslim quarter, done and dusted. It was so interesting. There were like miles upon miles of food shops and everything looked so interesting. Unfortunately, like I wish I would be able to be like, yeah, I'll take one of those, let me try one of those as well. Also, they had tons of samples basically for almost everything. Unfortunately, I have to be a little mindful of what I'm eating because I don't want to ruin my trip. But anyway, it was super interesting. Hopefully the flickering wasn't that bad on like the food stalls and what I filmed. I tried to adjust like the lighting a little bit. Fingers crossed it will have worked. Anyway, so we're on the city wall right now, and it's way wider than like the Great Wall. Look at that. I think it's like 12 meters or like 14 meters and 12 meters in height. So we're fairly high up. And it's basically, I think, either a square or a rectangle. I think it's a rectangle, and it's like a total of 14 kilometers long. Apparently it used to be longer, but for some reason they shrunk it. I don't know, chances are the initial wall was destroyed at some point. But yeah, I wish it would be better weather, because the entire footage that I got and like pictures and everything, I mean, it's still impressive, but I think like with a little more light, the colors would come out a little better, a lot better actually. But I mean, you got to work with what you get, so we're gonna do that. And I think the rest of the group will head back to the hotel, and they're gonna do the Tang Dynasty something. It's like dumpling banquet and like a theater show, essentially. I'm not going to do that because I can't have the dumplings, and I don't know about like the theater show. It's supposed to be like a staple when you go to Xi'an, but I think I can do without that. So chances are it's going to be dark in a matter of hours, maybe in like an hour, 1.5 hours should be dark already. And that's what I'm banking on, because basically every Chinese city, I mean, I've only seen 2 so far, look best at night. So I'm looking forward to seeing Xi'an at night. And I do have a couple of places marked in my maps to check out. I might have to take a DD there because, like, on the map, still have to, like, adjust my mindset in terms of, like, the size and the grandeur of these cities. I think, like, population-wise, Xi'an has 9 million people. So, yeah. On the map, I was like, yeah, I might be able to just like walk there. Yeah, turns out walking would be like almost 2 hours. So I'm definitely going to take a DD or the metro, although I've never taken the metro in Xi'an. So I don't know if it's as straightforward as in Beijing, but we'll figure that out and look at Xi'an at night. But first off, let's walk around the wall, and I'm going to catch you at night. Good morning again from Xi'an. Today's the day that we're leaving Xi'an. I think I have like 20-ish minutes before I have to check out and then head for the bus, which is going to take us to the railway station where we're going to board a bullet train to Chongqing. I think it's like a shorter distance compared to the distance between Beijing and Xi'an, but it's going to take like 6.5 hours for like 800-ish kilometers, whereas from Beijing to Xi'an for 1,200 kilometers-ish took like 4.5 hours. Apparently, reason being that there are tons of tunnels that we're going to go through on our way to Chongqing, and there's like a speed limit. So we're going to spend a lot of time on the bullet train. But once we're in Chongqing, unfortunately, we don't have time like to roam around. I think we have like an early dinner, and then we're going to head to the harbor. Really excited for the river cruise, and obviously I'm going to take you along. So stay tuned for that vlog. And after the river cruise, I think we're going to go to like somewhat of a rural area. Is it Gulin? Probably not pronouncing that correctly, but yeah, there's like a hill landscape, looks beautiful. And at the end of the trip, we do have quite a good amount of days in Shanghai. So yeah, stay tuned for all the vlogs to come. There will be tons, especially from Shanghai. Oh, and we're also going to go to Disneyland. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video, especially like yesterday late at night and like with the water fountain show and like all the lights It was crazy. It was super busy, but so beautiful. I think especially Chinese cities, I mean, judging from the 2 cities that I've seen so far, especially at night, they definitely come to life, even more so than during the day. So yeah, really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and I'm going to catch you in one of my next videos. So I thought I'd quickly show you my room in the Grand Barony. Hi there. I'm on the 16th floor. I should have turned off the lights for the view, because chances are you won't see much. Plus the windows are in desperate need of a clean. So yeah, not much to see apart from like the lights inside my room blinding you, but here we are. And I even have like a little desk area to maybe get some editing done. Probably not, because we're only here for 2 nights, so I don't think I'll even like unpack my suitcase. It just doesn't make sense. Down there it is, and a massive bed. It's like king size, I guess. Is it king size or even like bigger? I don't know. So there's that, and let me quickly show you the bathroom. So beautiful mirror, tons of mirrors here actually, and a bathtub. You can actually like, this is like curtain essentially, so you could lay in your bathtub and look out the window, because like the divider is basically a window, like a massive window. Here we are, and a massive shower, which I'm so looking forward to jumping into basically once I'm done filming here. So yeah, just thought I'd show you my room in the Grand Barony. So yeah, catch you later.